I want to say, well, for me, it's been at least 9 months. It's got to be. Take your VHS tapes and finally transfer them to DVDs. It's so, so important to do. At the end of the night, we have a special on the printer as well. It's a good night, and it's still very early. Well, kind of early. Stay with us here on HSN.
Now is the perfect time to add those beautiful spring colors to your wardrobe.
So this week's theme on Bejeweled is Colors of Spring.
And join us with our special guest, Colleen Lopez, with her beautiful gemstones in all spring colors. Also, Adrienne is here with her designer watch collection, including the Kaleidoscope watch, a customer favorite.
And one of my favorites, RJ Graziano, will be here with the perfect pieces to complement your new spring looks. And then rounding out the show, Jana Irwin with Elements by Nest with those big, chunky statement necklaces in aqua and amethyst.
So hang out with us, have some fun, and check out the latest jewelry discoveries and exclusive collections.
And you can always visit hsn.com, search Bejeweled, and shop now.
Cooking is my life. Cooking at home for my family is a special time. So I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking. And the most important thing is to have the right appliances and the right pots and pans. I give it to all my chefs in the restaurant, and they give me suggestions, and they try them out. And so can you at home.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that, the possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
Friday, it's HSN. My name's Adam Freeman, your host for this final We've got 33 minutes left. And it's been a long time since I've had the opportunity to present this. It's really big, it's just back, and it's our showstopper. It's funny, sometimes it's the simplest things that get the most attention. I get so much on Facebook requesting this product, not specifically this brand, quite frankly, any brand that still does VHS player and DVD player. This is a product that will finally allow you to take all those VHS tapes and transfer them onto DVD to preserve them, because VHS tapes, as we know, degrade and deteriorate. We don't sell these as often as we'd like. Quite frankly, it's because the factory that makes the parts, there's only one now left in the entire world. It's a true story. We're just back in stock, so we get to do it tonight. Rick, am I seeing the right number? Is there only 1,700 left? Is that accurate? All right. We're going to send you some DVDs, blank DVDs. You're going to get all the cables you need. This is fast, it's easy, it's effective, and that's just our guest, Mr. Aaron.
Are you describing me?
I'm sorry.
What's that all about?
One and the same there.
Okay.
Good
nice
to see you, my
friend.
friend.
Good to see you too, my friend, as always, and good to see all of you guys. As Adam said, really, I think there are two products that I sell at HSN that are absolutely important to have. One is Viper Antivirus, and two is the product that we're selling tonight, and I'll tell you why. Many of us have memories on VHS tape. But you have this in your house somewhere, right? You've got an old birthday or a wedding or an anniversary. All of those things on tape. And the problem with tape, you think, oh, they're safe. They're in the basement, or they're in the attic, they're tucked away, they're fine, they're safe. They're not safe. The air we breathe eats away, oxidizes the tape that's inside this, so that the memories literally every moment are fading away. Now, of course, there's things like flood and fire and natural disaster and all of that can destroy them as well. So we have this sort of false sense of security that they're tucked away. They're fine, out of sight, out of mind, if you will. So the bad news is your memories, your very precious memories that you're so lucky to have preserved, are fading away every moment. The good news is that with the touch of one finger, it's literally one finger, it is my, what is it, Adam?
Soon to be world famous one finger demo.
That you pay it. I didn't think anybody ever listened to the things I said, but I have said that enough times.
Just the two of us, your mum and I.
That's right. Well, I did send you that email about it earlier. My soon-to-be world famous one-finger demonstration. You're going to see it is the touch of one button. An overused word, literally, but this literally is the touch of one button that allows you to take all of your old memories from tape and move them over to disc where they're safe, where they're protected, where they stand the test of time, where they take up less room, so much smaller, and where they look better. And you're going, oh, yeah, maybe he's just waxing poetic there, talking about looking better. No, they actually look better. This is why. It's not in the title today. Sometimes we can fit it in, but it looks like we've run out of room on our title over here. This is an converting DVD player. So every DVD that you make, and really even the old tapes that you play, will convert on your player from regular definition to high definition. In fact, to one of the highest of high definitions, to 1080p. We include an HDMI cable, which is a pretty good value. I mean, HDMI cables are often 30, 40 bucks. You now can plug in your VCR and your DVD player with one cable. Not only can you record from tape to DVD and DVD to tape, but this also converts. So that's number one and number two. The ability to save your memories, to preserve your memories with the touch of one button. That's number one. Number two, everything now is going to look better. That means your Star movies, your Potter movies, your Mouse movies, anything, old movies you have on tape, old movies you have on DVD. You don't have to go out and buy Blu-ray. You don't have to go out and buy high-def DVD. This converts all the media you already have. And then there's a third thing. One more thing you got to know. This is sort of like the multi-use tool of electronics, if you will. And that is that you can record directly from television onto disc. How many of you, and I'm going to raise my hand, I'm going to ask you to raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have paid for a service from the cable company that allows you to, record directly to that box. And you have to pay, you can put your hand down now, but thank you for, I appreciate the participation. We've all done this, right? And we pay a monthly fee to record to our DVR. You don't have to do that. This is not a monthly service. You buy this device one time and you can now record directly to dish. You can record from cable. You can record from, if you just have an antenna, you can record from dish. You can record from any source. So now you're able to convert tape to DVD to make it safe. You convert everything you watch to the highest of high, one of the highest of high, I should say, 1080p, and you're able now to record everything directly to DVD. That's my very long-winded introduction. Now I'm going to show you how to do it.
Folks, when you look at this and you realize that it is so important to transfer what's on VHS to DVD, also think about all the other things. Now that entire library of VHS tapes that we spent the better part of 20 years building up, now we've got a place to play them. You know, you can still take that library of great movies and TV shows and play them here. But what's great is if you place this in the family room, I can play all my VHS tapes, but I can also play all my DVDs as well. So it's a two-in-one. For that reason alone, it's going to be awesome. I know we're very limited with everyone on the phone line. There's about 1,100 now left. It's $179.95 for the Innovation Month. It's free shipping and handling, and it's FlexPay. Aaron, very quickly, I hope you don't mind me asking.
Yes, of course. Just
tell everybody why these are so not on the air as often as we'd like.
So here's the sort of back. I appreciate you asking. Here's the backstory. Sort of the inside scoop is this is not an emerging technology, right? Tapes are not something that are just stepping to the forefront of technology. Obviously, this is an old technology. We're trying to preserve the memory. To that point, there is one factory left in the world. It's in Asia. It's in China, actually, that makes the VHS heads that read these tapes. One factory in the world left that does this. In fact, Emerson and HSN work in partnership to make this unit. We are the only place where this is available. Right. When that factory stops making the heads, we won't be able to make these anymore. And that could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be 10 years from now. We don't know. Here's what we do know. We have these in stock now. You're able to move your tapes over to disc now with the touch of one button. As sure as any product I ever sell, this sells out every single visit I have. Every single visit. I'm going to show you now why it sells out. Because not only does it do all of these things I'm telling you, it does it so simply, and that's really the key. So come on, take a look with me. One other thing I will mention on the way in, though, if you'd be so kind as to take a look down here. This is key. Do you know you can also plug in your old camcorders. If you have an old VHS-C camcorder, a beta camcorder, a disc camcorder, you have maybe an old flip camcorder or a small Wonder or whatever, you can plug right into here. Now you can record from your camcorder onto disc. Like Adam gets questions about this all the time. I always get questions, how do I record from my camcorder? People keep their old camcorders around just to play their tapes back on the camcorder and watch it in that little 1-inch, you know, black and white square. You can record from your camcorder too. Okay, I'm done flirting. I'm going to show, that's it. I flirted, I batted my eyelashes. I just wanted to tell you what it is. Now I'm going to show you. I'm really going to do it. So, soon to be world famous, one-finger demo.
Here we go.
All right, warmed up, ready to go. On my screen, on the screen, that's a little trick for the camera guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 thumbnails, okay? We can all agree to that.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 thumbnails. I have recorded those either from tape or from disc. Excuse me, I've recorded them either from tape, some of them from television, from cable, from satellite, etc. I'm going to stop the disc that I have in there playing right now. Okay, so stop. Move this to VCR mode. Now you're going to take a tape. For you, this is probably an old wedding, or it's a birthday, or it's an anniversary, or it's, you know, probably something like that. For me, I spent a lot of years in theater, so this is a show that I did a dozen years ago with some very, very close friends of mine. So, yeah, and there it is, and that's me in a farmer's outfit, farmer's suit. They're about to sing a little song called, what was it called? Seeing America First. Seeing America First is what it's called. So anyway, there's the tape, right? This was obviously a bit of a dark scene. I am going to take one finger and right down here, I want you guys to see this. Right down here, I'm going to, it says dubbing. You cannot miss it. You press dubbing one time. VCR to DVD dubbing. That's it. VCR to DVD dubbing, I'm done. And I always show my hands here because I think people think, well, in the back I must be adjusting tracking, or, you know, I'm editing or what. I'm not doing anything. You press that button one time, your memories are being moved instantly from tape over to disc. Now, we could leave this alone. We could forget about it, and when it gets to the very, very end, it would automatically move everything over to the disc for you.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me in the glasses down there. I know, I was a skinny thing.
You've not changed a bit.
Yeah, well, it's amazing what 15 years will do. Okay, so I'm going to press stop. Now, you could just leave this. You don't have to stop it, but if you want to make like little individual thumbnails like I'm doing here, you stop it. It says writing to disc. Do you realize what this is doing? This is taking your old memory, it's preserving it, it's making it new. You're going to see it in a better definition, in a higher definition. It will be clearer, it will be safe. And Adam, most of all, it will be protected digitally now, so it's no longer aging. We've stopped the aging process on our memory.
What you just saw Aaron do is exactly what you will do. You'll press one button, and you get, well, as you can see, there were 4, now there are 5.
I'm just illustrating with my fingers.
Very good, very good.
Very important.
Very important.
So there were this many. And
good teamwork.
Thank you. We've done this before. Check it out, guys. I mean, it is sort of remarkable, isn't it, to think that we've taken something that is in a tape format. This is technologically, this is an old format, right? Without this machine, how would you ever do this? You can't do it with your computer, right? You don't have the equipment at home to do it. It's really sort of complicated, but it makes it so simple. And here's the other thing that this means. Take a step over back here with me, if you would, for a minute. If you have all these tapes and all of these discs, all of these tapes, I should say, you know, cluttering up your space, filling up your cabinets on shelves, what have you. Do you know all of these tapes fit on this many discs?
Right.
So if it were just for space savings, if you're, you know, sort of thinking about, we're right in the middle of spring here, right? If you're thinking about spring cleaning, sprucing up a little bit, just organizing, anybody who lives in a smaller space or what have you, not only do you protect your memory so well, but you also really do clean it all up.
Well, it's not big and bulky anymore. It's just these great DVDs. So, you know, you look at it in this day and age, and so many of us now, when it comes to taking video, capturing video, we're capturing it on our phones and on our tablets, and we have video is so prevalent everywhere we go. My mom and dad only ever had one video of me from 1984 from my 4th birthday party, and that was it. And you know,
May 4th. 1984.
And you know why Mr. Aaron Berger knows it was May 4th is because Aaron is also born on May 4th.
That's the only reason I could identify. Well, of course I would know your birthday anyway, I'm sure, but exactly 5 years apart.
It is funny, though.
It is. All right, so
We'll
May 4th.
Say who's older and who's
May
younger.
4th, I think it's obvious.
No, it's
May
not.
4th,
I think you've lost the beard, though.
84. Do you think it aged me a little, maybe?
Wise, you looked wise.
Yeah, well, I could use that for certain.
We digress. The long and bottom of it was, the long and short of it was...
Before I interrupted.
Was the videos that we do have. Maybe it's the the wedding. Maybe it's the birth. Maybe, oh God, these are such bad examples.
Think of things people record with their camcorders, Adam.
The graduation, the family reunion.
Mom's Day, Dad's Day are coming up. Easter, how about the bunny, the egg rolling? Do you do egg rolling in Canada?
Never heard of it.
You're not from Canada, you're from the UK. But
thank goodness, yeah. So the top and bottom of it is all the video that we've got to preserve it. This allows you to do it. Okay, I'm done. Over to you.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit more about what we've got going on here. So if you want to be able to take your tapes, move them over to disc, all kidding aside, this is the easiest way. You've got these memories. They're in your... Think about it. Where are they? Are they in your attic?
Right.
Are they in your basement? Are they in a closet somewhere? Are they at the top of your walk-in closet in your bedroom? Where are they? They're somewhere. They're not getting any younger. They're not getting any higher quality. Now, with the touch of one button, and I'm going to do it for you again, you can move your old memories. And the problem with tape, of course, the problem with the old memories is that not only do they do this, I mean, they snag and they break and all of that, just the air we breathe oxidizes these over time. They start to become yellow, they get brittle, you start to get the double images. Go ahead, my friend.
Sherilyn, is it? Sherilyn in South Carolina. Sherilyn, welcome to the show. I wanted to squeeze you in. You're live with Aaron and Adam. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We are very well. Thank you for asking. Sherilyn, have you just ordered this or do you already have it?
I just ordered it.
And why did you order it tonight?
Well, I had been looking for it for a while. I remember when they first came out.
Yes.
And I said, I got to get one of those.
Right.
And I never did. And then I couldn't find one. And now I did.
No, this was good. It was good job you tuned in tonight. Sherilyn, what is it that you want to do? You want to transfer things from VHS tape to DVD?
Yes.
And what do you have on VHS tape that you want to preserve?
Movies, weddings, you know, just some programs that I've recorded through the years.
Well, this is the way to do it so easily, and I promise you, Sherilyn, when you get it home, you'll do exactly what Aaron did, that soon-to-be world-famous one-finger demo. Sherilyn, thank you so much. We'll send one right out to you. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Aaron, final words?
Congratulations. You make such a good decision when you pick this up. No one's going to preserve your family memories for you, but the good news is you can do it yourself, and you can do it so easily now.
Stay in the ordering process. We'll let you know when it's gone. One thing that won't get a